we're showing you right now is a Joker machine OEM Springer headlight mount. This mount works with any aftermarket headlight, including the OEM stock headlight. The bracket will go right onto it. Not much to it. It's just a strip of metal, a spacer, and some hardware. It's just set up correctly. Okay, on the OEM Harley-Davidson Springer, there's actually, this is where the stock headlight mount is, towards the back here. When you remove that, you find out there's a threaded hole right here. This hole ends up helping a lot. When you mount from the back here, it has a tendency to loosen up and wiggle back and forth. We've kind of eliminated that situation. Probably doesn't happen to everybody, but it does happen. Okay, so here's basically what you're getting. By the way, this bracket was on there already, so it doesn't look brand new. They'll all come with either chrome or black powder coating on them. Very simple install here. You're basically going to take the stock first bolt here, put the spacer behind it, and go to the OEM mount. Get that started. Then take the short bolt, which I think is a 1/2 inch, bring it to the front mount and get it started. You may have to wiggle this around. It's not too tight on tolerances, but it works out quite nice. Okay, this is easy enough to tighten down. Make sure you put blue Loctite on the 2 bolts that are provided. These are stainless steel. They can be polished up and look great. Very easy process. Again, for best results, put a dab of blue Loctite on your bolt before you insert it. Today what we're mounting is Drag Specialties bottom mount Springer headlight. Most Drag Specialties headlights that seem to come with a 1-inch block. You may notice that on some headlights you got a 3/4 inch gap between the ears on the headlight. This one has a 1-inch gap. Works out quite nicely. This is an inexpensive headlight that works and looks great. Okay, so we're going to mount the block right now. It's pretty simple. Goes right in through the bottom. Sits pretty close to the edge here, so it ends up with a pretty nice finish on it. You do want to get this bolt here pretty darn tight. It is capable of rotating if it was loose. So between the Loctite and tightening this thing up properly, it should secure very nicely on here. So I just put a T-handle wrench handle into the headlight mount itself. That gives me a lot of, what would you say, leverage on it to where I can get this nice and tight and really straight just by looking at it, tightening it. Cool. Our headlights have already been wired. The wires will come out down through the center of this, which actually means that you don't need to extend your harness or anything, even though the light's considerably further out, but not ridiculously far out. Just finishing tightening up the headlight here. Lets you adjust it. Just tighten it up tight. Very secure. No flex. This thing should last for years. It's a lot tighter than what I've seen out there as far as how it tightens up. Again, this will take the OEM headlight. It's not necessary to buy an aftermarket headlight, although this is a nice little headlight, and I wanted black.